Lord Vivek was relieved that Azrael's escape had been foiled. He told me that the world would be safe again, thanks to me. It was a long quest, and I must now get some rest before going, once again, on my journey of exploration and discovery.
So welcome back to the adventures of Shiaryu and her friends. Currently we are just Ari, and Shiaryu just read from my journal. I have finished the Northern Island. The name of the mod is the 5 Keys of Azura mod, and I have already removed it. All in all, I must be honest, it's not been a very good experience because the mod, well, it's a very old mod, and apart from a couple technical annoying things like having all the cells marked in the world map, not using regions but having all the cells named in the world map is a little annoying. I think I managed to change that, so it's no more like this, but you have the added by region. Also this event marker I must remove them because they have no more sense. But the thing is, it has apart a couple technical errors while moving the mod in a different area and fixing them, but that's not really something. It happens usually while playing. You release a patch or something like that. But the problem is the mod is a little. It becomes a sort of a chore to do some quests because you are continuously doing. Someone gives you a quest here, but you have to go there, then you have to go back here, and so on. They are not very fun, some of these quests. And so, honestly, I'm not sure I will replay the mod, even if the more you replay and the more you can fix things. And for instance, this thing of having the cells name like this is due to the mod being old, and probably I'm not sure about it, but maybe the author did not have the expansion mod at the time enabling. I'm not sure about it. I think so the possibility of assigning regions to not named exterior cell was already the default in the original game. I don't think that's one feature that's been added by Tribunal or Blood Moon expansions, DLCs. But the mod is done this way, so it's a little annoying. You have the entire map covered by cell markers. And that's the thing that I have removed. So if I restart playing the game with a new character, probably I will not have this kind of map. But all in all, the mod is not so good in how the quests are made, and yeah, old style mod, still worth one playthrough, but probably not a mod that I would keep in my world setup forever, differently from some other mods, like for instance a mod more or less done in the same period but with a different quality all in all. like Heavish or other mods by Jog, like the Booty Island mod, for instance, that we are playing. And by the way, that's a mod that I am planning to go on now, the Booty Island mod, because I was sort of blocked because it's not also this one is outside mod, and some quests are not easy to figure. There are some puzzle and not so intuitive decision, because the mod is adding a lot of new mechanics based on scripting, and sometimes you don't think about the obvious option, because some options are by which you can solve a quest are using these scripting mechanics that once you have the intuition about them, they are pretty clever and also natural, but being new mechanics, you're not expecting them. Like for instance this one, let me show you. Also I'm happy to be testing again a mod which in my opinion is one of the best released mod about gameplay possibility, especially for people having big loading list with a lot of quests and landmass and so on, about tracking this quest and adding hints about who and where and so on, and without having to have something like compass markers or something that is a little too much for Morrowind, I think. But you can configure anything about that. And the problem with this mod, like with other MW Silvia mod, was that it was consuming a little much memory, and so for me it was a big problem, because I have a lot of mods loaded, and that mod basically was making the inevitable out of memory messages to appear too soon in my setup. But luckily there's been a couple of mods that basically realized that this problem is mostly due to how the Lua scripting language used by this game extension work, which is basically to automatically collect the temporary use memory in a sort of automatic way, not based on programmers decisions, which from a certain point of view is a huge advantage about programming things, because you can completely avoid having to allocate and deallocate memory. But from another point of view is not giving you the possibility to fully optimize how the memory usage is. And in the case of video games, this can translate in consuming memory instead of being able to completely reuse the available memory. And this is what was happening here probably. So basically there are now a couple mods. One is done by Storm Atronak and one is done by me at the moment, that greatly how can I say it, they slow the process. They can slow the process by calling these Lua standard functions that are the ones cleaning the memory. These couple mods are able to call them more frequently and in some moment that makes more sense for the game to use them. And this way, in my experience at least, but also other people I think, these couple mods can help a lot avoiding this fast memory consumption. And this way you can use some mods like this one that used to accelerate that process of consuming available memory. So in short, I am again using this mod, which I like very much, and we will see how it works, hopefully with less crashes while trying to go on with some of the quests. And I think this is one of the best mods released for this. I have already my mods, which is sorting the quest, giving you hints if you want about technical journal, current journal settings, and showing a tooltip for the interesting quest. What is the last entry or one of the last one, and then you have another mod which is able to mark a current quest, like this, mark with a different color the quest you are currently, or you can hide the quest and so on. But this mod, which is Quest Guider, is much more, because for each quest you can see more or less the same information about the stages, but even more, and you can also see a completely technical description of the quest, the items, and you can track on the map the quest items if you want. You can track the involved NPCs, and everything is very configurable. The level of details about this is something you can set up in the Morrowind mod config panel. I do have a lot of settings. But we will see how it works. So basically now I want to go on with the booty quest. It checks if I have some hidden. I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. Everything is showing. I'm looking for Booty Island quests. I will mark in a green color here. And I have this information from the smart journal mod, but we can get much more with the quest guide mod. Like I can click here, I can see as usual in the journal details the steps about the quest that I have written in the journal, that Shiayu has written in the journal, but I can also see this new information about the quest identifier, the quest title, and this is the big thing. You can click here and get more information and track on the map things related to the quest. So for instance, I can use read aloud to read the entry.
Lievis claims that he doesn't know anything about the other pirates. He's just following his orders, and doesn't want to talk about his master. I wonder if some intimidation could help here.
Okay, I want to say something important. I was talking about the Booty Island quest, hostile quest, a great mod by John, and this point was one of the examples about some new mechanics, simple mechanics added by the mod, but I was not thinking about it because it's not a standard thing, and so I added, when I realized how to do that, I added this hint in the journal entry. I wonder if some intimidation could help here, because else it's not very. Maybe I should change this, but the idea is when you have something that is not a standard mechanic or a standard way of playing in your mod, it could be great. It could be a new unexpected feature surprising the player. But if it is not so intuitive, maybe it is blocking the player during a quest, and this could be a little frustrating. So yeah, in this case a hint like this could help a lot. So basically, to go on with the quest, if we talk with this character, we already know it is part of the quest, we talked with him, but then we are here, he doesn't work anymore. Basically, talking with him,
goodbye.
Without a hint like that, the player here is a little blocked. There are no more options. You don't know how to do. But if you get this hint about intimidating him, maybe you could think about trying to draw your weapon.
No need for violence.
And this is it.
You want to know where I get my orders? Fine. I'm employed by Svino Driller in Evanhart. You can usually find him in the council hall. Are you satisfied now? Good. I'm out of here. You take a note in your journal under section Booty Island, Pirates on Azura's coast. He leaves.
And so he leaves, and we have the information, we have the next journal entry, and we can go on with the quest. So, a good example.
Once I drew my weapon, he told me that his master is a Dunmer named Svino Driller in Evanhart, who can usually be found in the council hall. After that, he ran away. No point in following him, so I should travel to Evanhart now.
So, pretty clever scripting. We have to draw a weapon to be able to intimidate this informant, and have another little piece of our puzzle, and it's a name of Svino Driller, which is another character we have to talk with to go on with the quest. And also I want to say another important thing. It is not one of the basically linked character names. You have no other marks about him, so you cannot find some information about him in some different part of your journal. So it's hard to figure. You have to talk with him in any other way. So yeah, I recommend in this case to to give the player some more information, some more hints in the journal, because as this is a place where the player can get stuck for a while and maybe stop playing this mod, which is very nice. It is true that this mod and all this kind of mod of the time did always have some hints, manual part and walkthrough written and added to the mod documentation. But it's also true that nowadays maybe these kind of add-ons are hard to find, or people are just not used to read, and I think a note in the journal is always the best way to refine this kind of questions. Anyway, we have our next step, and here you can go on with a mission.
Oh, greetings. How do you do? Maybe talk?
But as you can see, to get this next hint, we had to be menacing and draw out our weapon. That's the way to do it. Anyway, let me check if things are working. Seems so. Okay, let's go on.
First Seed, 3rd Era 427, Day 203. The faintest of threats was sufficient to make Reman Cleavis more cooperative. Once I drew my weapon, he told me that his master is a Dunmer named Svino Driller in Ebonheart, who can usually be found in the council hall. After that, he ran away. No point in following him, so I should travel to Ebonheart.
Okay, we need to go to Ebonheart. Let's see how the quest guide mod is helping us. We have some technical descriptions, the quest identifier, the quest name, the various stage. Again, you can allow or disallow this kind of detailed information if you don't like it, but I think it's very important and helpful if you have problems going on with a quest, to check for conflicts, error, and if you don't know how to go on with the quest, you can find some hints about the stages and so on. But for the normal player, I think the most useful thing is here. You can click and get some hints about what you have to do to go on. So yeah, let's do that. We must go to Ebonheart. And here is our marker with the quest currently tracked. And I think at this kind of detail, having a marker like this in the global map is a perfect information detail. You have no super hard spoilers, but still, yeah, useful information. The local map, well, it's a different, well, maybe having exact tracker about things related to quest could be more a matter of preference, and you may want to edit the mod settings for it or not. It depends how you, but in any case we don't have yet a compass, because compass like thing, we are not in the proper chunk of the map. Let's go there and see what happens. So we are in Dagonfall. From here we could go to
How delightful.
okay, let's try and reach Ibonat. Let's try and see also if the door here is working. Yeah, it is. As you can see, there's a brief animation about the door opening. Last feature I have added to my smart activate mod. So you don't have only the player a player arm animating when you open a door, but also you have the door opening, and I think this is very immersive.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
And as you can see, the quest guide mod is also giving us a hint about this Filius Arvelian lady, about her being involved in another quest. Which is not necessarily something we started already,
I'm
but
the captain of the guard in Dagon Fell.
you have this kind
The
of
Imperial
information.
Legion could always use the help of a bounty hunter or a mercenary to deliver
Then you
justice to criminals in the area. Are you interested?
Enable or disable.
Dagon Fell. People seem at ease now.
So I think it is probably some kind of quest we already finished, or maybe we still have to start. So at the moment it's not very useful, but you know. Could be something. And as we are in Dagonfall, this super busy city now, it was a small village, but it is hyper modded, so yeah, basically the main mod is epic Dagonfall with added interiors for all the shacks and so on, and also other mods like Rise of House Talvani with these big hidden teleporter things, like that's a magic you can use to show them, like I don't remember the name, but there's some magic for sure, like portal something. Oh yeah, it is Andalos portal activator, this one that you get from the Rise of House Talvani mod, and you can teleport to a central hub in the outer realms, New Rana, and from here you can reach a lot of different places. Honestly, I don't remember, and I have other way of teleporting, but I wanted to show you this super nice mod teleportation link. Oh, here it is. So, for instance, we can directly reach Ibonat from here. Like, also it's a scenic one. A very scenic one. And in theory we should go there directly. Yeah. As you can see, there's another portal one, this big arch. But you need the special spell to make them visible to the Archmage, which is Shirayu. Naturally, she's also Telvanni Archmagister, and so she has the right to use the spell. Great House Telvanni. Oh, maybe it would be better to sort the entries in alphabetical order. But anyway, we need to go to the... Yeah, we need to go this way. And as you can see, the quest guide and bot by default is giving us a lot of information also in the door hints. So before entering a place you can see a list of quests potentially being related to the cell you're entering to. And again, this is another thing that you can disable if it is annoying you. And also I have my door locks mod, which is making sure you knock the door and have someone that already know her opening the door for her, even if it is a time where door could possibly be locked by default. And this is the door locks mod. Anyway, we need to talk with Svinadrella. Must be one of the councilmen, I think.
Wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
Knight of the Imperial Dragon, how may I serve you?
Do I care?
With
Your
pleasure,
bidding, knight.
please. Go ahead.
Your bidding, knight.
Oh, and by the way, we have also some markers here. For instance, this should be one of the symbol for a starting quest. The exclamation mark, I think. And in theory we should have our Svinadrella marked somewhere, I think.
You'll bring me good fortune, master.
I'm not sure about...
May you find me worthy of your attention.
Share your thoughts, friend. I enjoy the
A
company.
warm welcome to you.
Welcome, Outlander.
You'll bring me good fortune, master.
You seem like
How may
very
I
good
be of
company.
service? Your bidding, knight.
In theory, we should have Svinadralo somewhere
Hey, old friend.
in this room.
I see this land suits you.
Share your
I
thoughts
hope
with me.
that's-
I enjoy the company.
Flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
Knight of the Imperial Dragon.
so we
How may I
can
serve
talk.
you?
Greeting, Citizen Shiar Yunin. I'm Chief of Information. Can I help you? This
You choose to share your time with me? You humble me.
I have
Share
a
your
feeling
So
thoughts.
that's why I
Enjoy
am.
the company.
very close.
Think about this. Svinadralo should be
Are you the
a mare.
one, Mr. Nereva?
I'm
If you come to talk,
so
Go
where
ahead,
could
please.
it
Tell me
be?
about yourself.
Could be that some other mod is conflicting and maybe we have him
Land suits you.
killed
We welcome
or
you freely, Captain.
If there is anything I can do, I
Our
am
moved
trust
somewhere else. Yes, it could be, as in theory. Oh, here he is. Involved in one quest, Booty Island, Pirates of Azura Coast. So, what I'm trying to understand is why there is no marker about the quest here. Is it something not tracked by default? We can disable that, but for some reason it's not showing the marker. Well, not a big problem, but I have to understand why. Because in theory it should be tracked.
No frontier posting safer than Ebonheart, that's for sure.
Okay, let me check one thing. Generate data, show quick init, recreate. Recreate markers. Tracking. It's very detailed. Markers, transparency, other. Okay, let's generate data. Let's see if we can actually do this thing and still avoid consuming too much memory, because I want to describe what's happening using my garbage Lua collection mod. The mod is basically doing three things. It is trying to call the automatic garbage collection that is used by Lua in 3 points before saving the game to save, after loading, I think, or before loading, I don't remember. Before loading, and here before exiting one of the mod configuration, like here. So in this case, this mod was using a lot of memory inside this panel, and a lot of mod do that because they need to search for things in the game and show you in the interface. So a lot of memory is used in this kind of operation. It should be temporary memory usage, but the problem is sometimes the standard Lua garbage collection is not able to immediately clean and get back all this memory used at once, and so you tend to consume memory and accelerate the processes where your memory is not more enough for the game to play correctly. And so you crash, things start not working, and so on. So this mod, the garbage mod, is just calling this Lua cleaning tool right when you exit the configuration for one of the MCM mod setting, and this way it is able to usually get back a lot of memory that could instead remain for the normal garbage collection to be cleaned in smaller step. So yeah, I think in my experience this is helping a lot. So this is what my mod does. On a different stage, the mod by Storm Archonach is doing a similar concept but in a completely different way. Instead of basically using the garbage, letting you do the garbage collection anytime, it is trying to limit the garbage collection while the menu is open. Any menu is open, and instead limiting the standard Lua garbage collection while you are out of menu mode. So for instance playing or running or loading a cell or I think fighting something. So in this way, if you have some powerful computer and you are playing with high frame rate normally, the standard Lua garbage collection will be not enabled in that moment, so you will have less frame rate spikes due to Lua being collecting and packing this memory. And this is a different approach, but the good thing in my experience is you can have both of these mods enabled and both of them can contribute to a better Lua garbage memory collection, and such making your playthrough better because you consume less memory and you in theory could be able to play at a high frame rate with less noticeable spikes in frame rate. This is the gist of it.
Double the shift.
And honestly, I think that anyone having a big loading list and having some kind of memory problems should try these two mods because they help a lot. Having said that, let's go on. Oh, not this one, sorry.
Greetings. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, another little thing that you could have noticed is that when I basically activated the NPC to talk with him, the NPC just slowly turned around, making all the sounds while moving and animating the lower part of the NPCs, the legs basically, before entering dialogue. And this is another immersive feature added by the Smart Activate mod. And yeah, I really love also this thing. Caveat, it doesn't work every time because sometimes the standard NPC animation is triggering and makes the NPC walk away. I prefer to not touch that interfere with that, because it could create some different problems. In theory, you could do that. You could force them to not move, and then reset the animation. How can I pronounce that? Q, is it right? But it is some kind of not so easy thing to do it properly, and I think at the moment it is not so important to do that, because most of the time they just turn around fine. And yeah, some complexity that at the moment I don't think it is really needed, but you know, it may happen sometimes, but usually they just turn around fine.
Pirates. So you're one of those pirates? Interesting that you dare to come here. I could have you flogged, and nobody would listen to your accusations. You take a note in your journal under section Booty Island, Pirates on Azura's coast. Started tracking Socucius Urgala.
Okay, so couple things here. You have the usual note about another journal entry, and this is a new information line added by the quest guide mod, when we are told that we will have some tracker in our map about the next character we are going to look for, and this is something also useful.
The arrangement was as profitable for you as it was for us. Why did you betray us? Foolish thug, do I look as if I were in need of money? I'm a patriot, Houstra always has been. Your group is no longer useful to me. You simply weren't aggressive enough for our plans, and now I've found a group that is. Now bugger off. You can't attack me here, and nobody will believe your tales about my involvement in your raids. Leave or I will call the guard. You take a note in your journal under section Booty Island, Pirates on Azura's coast. Started tracking Socucius Urgala. Goodbye. I can't do much against Svinodroller, and I doubt he knows anything more about the other group of pirates. Socucius Urgala might be interested in Svinodroller's activities, though.
Okay, so Socucius Urgala is not marked as a link, but I think everybody knows who he who is him, because he's one of the first character you encounter right in Sydney. But it is also the one who started the whole Booty, one of the Booty Island quests, so the main one. We know that he's in Sydney, but even if we don't remember that, we can click here and get some info, or better, we can go here in the icon and see directly in these windows the part of the map where we have to go. And I think this is a very nice new part of the interface made for this mod, that is displaying the world map with your target and quest information, stages, if you want the details and so on. But the real thing is what you have to do, where, and a nice mark in the sun where you have to go. So pretty nice to have. Still not super uh, like giving you some kind of spoiler and so on, because this thing happens while you discover new steps for your quest. So pretty great. And we have to reach Sidanim basically. Lot of ways to go
Your
to
bidding,
Sidanim,
knight?
but out of curiosity I want to try and talk with this this NPC is marked as a quest giver.
Your
bring me
bidding,
good
knight?
fortune, master.
This one
How
honors
may
us.
I be of
Please, speak.
Frontier
Is
posting
she the
safer than
right
Ebonheart,
one?
that's for sure.
Oh, what we would need really, so it would be really nice to have also in our MW Silio Arsenal mod would be something able to zoom in the interior map. I think technically it would be possible. Not so easy, but probably very possible.
Drenum, Telvanite Counselor. I speak for the house in these chambers. The other great houses dislike our methods. I tell them we follow tradition. They accept this. They have no choice.
No topics about it.
A warm welcome to you. The devil is dead and the blight is ended. We believed that the Nerevarine prophecies were false.
Is she the
You have
right
slain
one?
Dagoth Ur and his kin and have proven
Oh,
us wrong.
duties.
Greetings,
Please,
Patriarch.
accept our
No.
apologies and our
Welcome
thanks,
to
Nerevarine.
Ebonheart. Are you here about your duties? Duties. What can I do for you, Patriarch?
I'm
Imperial
just
cult.
clicking topics trying
You should
to
speak with someone
trigger
else if you
a
seek
possible
information about the Imperial cult.
quest,
Wherever
but
the Empire sends its legions, the Imperial
I'm
cult
not
is
sure
not fair
about
behind.
it. Stars free quest. Temple.
Greetings, Patriarch. Welcome to Ebonheart. Are you here about your duties?
But I think the mod
to me
is
and
just telling you that potentially this NPC is able to start some quests, but it's not
What was
as
that?
detailed as to track the current state of this quest if you are not yet in the correct stage to be able to see this new quest. Probably it is just some kind of information like this. Not sure, maybe
If you care to talk, I would consider it a privilege.
maybe
A
I'm talking
prosperous
with
day.
the
Citizen,
wrong NPC and
I'm very happy to make you
Go ahead,
acquaintance.
please. Tell me about yourself.
pleased to meet you.
but probably it's a matter of being ready for something. But anyway, an interesting thing, when you see this mark, try to talk with the NPC and see what happens. Anyway, let's go to Sidani. There are many ways to do that,
Your bidding,
and the choice is ours, as usual. Well, the faster way would be to teleport there from...
I can't do much against Svinodriller, and I doubt he knows anything more about the other group of pirates. Socusius Hergala might be interested in Svinodriller's activities.
Okay, so we could teleport to one of the ninjas' houses, not far from Sidani, or we could take a strider, for instance, or just walk there. Not sure about it.
Your bidding,
Or-
knight?
Take a boat, maybe? Yeah, let's try taking a boat.
I'm all yours. Please, go ahead.
Hello.
Care to see the sights? Where can I take you?
Welcome, Shiar Yunin. I and the Chun Ok are at your service. Chun Ok. She's a fine specimen of the Dunmary Square Luxel rig, perfectly suited to Vardenfell's inner seas. I can tack when a Nord longboat reaches for the oars, and reef as those sons of Skyrim have all their canvas carried away. I even once put before the wings of a large storm blowing out to sea and rowed it all the way to Reichperth Keep. The sail held fast. It's tougher than a Zynabjörd.
Never
because
mind.
the canvas came from the ash.
Short
Your
trip,
bidding,
long trip,
knight?
you decide.
I don't believe I've seen a Breton with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? Scenic travel.
So Sansi
You
is
can take a ship to see.
taking us on the scenic trip to Sydney. And basically there are two mods providing you different scenic traveling. One is the old one by myself, and one is the new one by oh crap, I don't remember. Oh, I don't sorry, I don't remember the author at the moment, but the new mod adding equivalent similar transport with a lot of new features, and some of them better. The problem is that the mod is currently in it should be in currently redo phase, and so the old branch is sort of stopped from what I understand. So if you want to fix things and tweak routes and so on, it's a little a problem, because the works you do there at the moment could be maybe not compatible with what will be the new version. Not sure about it, but I think that it would be nice to be sure that if you contribute to the current version routes, that work could be imported back in the new version, because this way maybe more people could help making and fixing the routes, which is always the annoying and long time requiring part of a mod of this kind. So yeah, that's one thing that I really suggest the author to progress a little, find a way first to be sure you can import the previous version settings, so people can be more likely to contribute with the making of the routes, which is the annoying part, especially when you have to try and update for different routes or transport way of transfers, like it happens with time rebuild and similar B mods. So yeah, I would love to have some kind of updates on the mod, because I think it's a great mod. And yeah, at the moment I think you should have both of them loaded. This one, which is the old one using standard scripting, and the new one. Now I remember the name of the mod author. Arfuso is the author, and yeah, I really suggest you have both of them, of these scenic mods, because they are compatible. That's a nice thing. So if you find some routes that doesn't work well with one, you can use the other, and the contrary too, or maybe you can use one time you can use one, and the other time you can use the other, and you will have two different routes and different scenic traveling. That's great. And you can have both, and they work fine together. So yeah, that's something really you should do. Anyway, we are almost there. Should be incident import. And in theory there, yeah, as you can see, maybe you cannot see because it's very dark, but we have the boat sailing away. I think this is one of the best features of the old mod.
Your
because
papers, please.
it is very massive. Oh, Salus Gravius is here because the scheduling mod is moving him out in the dock here. And another thing that if you love immersion, you should definitely have some scheduling mod enabled, because it adds a lot.
So the Narivaran is once again my guest. Do not think I had forgotten you.
But he has nothing to say at the moment. We look for secure shoes. So in theory these doors should be locked, but as I have the scheduling mod and the door lock mods, I should be able in theory to try and open this and have someone inside to recognize that Shiayu is knocking the door, and so you should have someone coming here and open, but there's nobody here, so she just opened the door. With a key, I suppose, because we have also a key ring. But as you can see, the scheduling mod is moving secure shoes from here. There's only a guard, but we must look, if you want to talk with him, we must look in, well, we must look where he could be, in some room, where he could be sleeping. Like this one.
Your bidding, knight?
Oh, and Shiayu is a little hungry, so she's eating some berries on the fly like this. Oh, and as you can see here it is, the marker about Sucutius arugula. Okay, so to go into the detail, as you can see here, we are already playing the mod, so we are far in the mod quest, and we have a note about it, with the descriptions of the last things we have discovered, but at the end we have just some hint about this NPC being able to start a quest. So basically this is the last information here, is some generic information that you get for any NPCs, which is able sometimes in some way to start a particular quest. But in this case we are already into this particular quest, so yeah, not really interesting, but as a generic information it could be nice. Maybe it could be better to have some automatic settings for the last information part to just be skipped if the quest is already in progress, because you know, if you are playing the quest, the first information is what counts here, and the secondary information is not really adding anything to what you already know. So yeah, a little improvement maybe, but anyway, this mod is great. I just love it, and I love it the fact that you can hide or show information as you want, but there are these little tweaks that could be added here and there that could make it even better. But here we are, Sucutius is here, we can talk with him. And again, I love how he's turning around, making this clippity-cloppity sound with his feet moving. Very immersive. If you want that, it's another of the options from the Smart Activate mod. Any news on those pirates?
So Svinodriller is the traitor? Yes, we already suspected him to be involved in this. I don't think that Haustras knows about his activities, but until now Svinodriller was under their protection, and we couldn't investigate against him. Don't worry, we'll deal with him soon. As for those pirates, can you show me the location of their hideout?
Oh, I was not expecting this. Basically, we have to decide if we want to basically help the pirates or be loyal to the imperial office. Not sure about it. I'm not really sure, but I have to decide because no option to think about it. So yeah, I'm open to suggestions, but I don't know. I have a feeling I like to stay with the pirates because we have discovered they are not these kind of pirates. They are not very evil. They mostly think about drinking and having some good time whenever they have enough money to drink and do that. They are not really evil. That probably somewhere else some more evil pirates. So yeah, from a certain point of view, I like to choose this one. But I'm not sure because I would like to try them both. Okay, let's do this. We choose one and then maybe we reload the previous save to take a look at the other.
No. All I know is that it's a rocky island in the north. Lie. Well, it doesn't matter very much. Now that they've lost their spy, they will have a hard time avoiding our naval ships. No point in attacking their hideouts. We'll deal with those pirates when they're caught in the act. You take a note in your journal under section Booty Island, Pirates on Azura's coast. Good work, Xiar Yunin. The East Empire Company offered a reward of 5,000 gold for this case, and I'm authorized to raise this sum by another 2,500 gold.
Okay, so...
Here is your money. 5,000 gold has been added to your inventory. 2,500 gold has been added to your inventory.
Okay, so we got some good money from that.
Dragon skin girdle.
Okay, already did this one. And I think the quest could be
Pirates.
finished.
Good work, Xiar Yunin.
Oh, okay, and so we have the usual Morrowind vanilla style end of the quest. Again, I talked about this. In my opinion, this is something not needed. This last entry, just telling you nothing more, could be just skipped or used for something more interesting. But it's one of those things that people go on doing because it was something standard in the original game. And so yeah, a little wasted dialogue entry for this kind of no information at all, because since we have end quest markers, you will know if a quest line is ended because you will not have it in your journal anymore. So this thing had some use in the starting version of the game, but now since the Tribunal DLC where the journal system has been expanded to group the quest and to mark them as finished automatically, well, this is no more needed, so why keep on doing that? I'm not talking about this for the soul mod because maybe at the time it was not so clear. I don't think so, because Jog is one of the most advanced quest author in the history of Morrowind, so I think he was perfectly aware of that. But maybe the mod has been, I'm not sure about it, has been released before the expansion. I don't remember that. But nowadays, when everybody's playing with both the DLC installed, where this kind of entries are not needed anymore. Having said that, let's see if we have some other things to do.
There is no work that I can give you.
Okay.
Perhaps some other time.
Goodbye, Sucutius. Thanks for the money. It's been hard work, but probably well worth. Okay, we are here. Save.
I've reported back to Socucius Urgala, and told him that Svinodruller is responsible for the pirate attacks. He was pleased and rewarded me well. They'll deal with Svinodruller soon. I didn't betray Booty Island's location. Those pirates aren't that bad.
I think Xiaoyu will just do that. He's kind of chaotic, good character, and she likes to do things like this. So yeah. You can also check the technical things and especially have the magic word, current stage 100 and finished. So we finished this part of the quest. And we have also this stage 100, possible next, not possible next. So we know that the quest is finished from here. Also we can check the quest in the smart journal mode, like booty. Yeah, we have no more booty. Let me check something here. Oh, we have the name of the quest. Yeah, one thing that could be useful to have, maybe I will tweak the mod, it will not be hard to do, but when you display the source mod, it is super useful to have also the mod number in your loading list, which is basically the mod identifier, the loaded mod identifier, because this way it is easier to search here, because it is basically this number by which you can sort the mod entries. So for instance, I look for Booty Island here, and there are no more quests that I have not solved. So I will try and show every quest here. Right, Booty. And we can see the number of the mod, which is 67, and then we can use that number to find the mod entries, for instance like this. And as you can see, then no more quests to do at the moment. Let's see. Finished, everything finished. Oh, this one is not finished. There are still things to do for this one. Maybe it was not displaying. Let me check. Because you have to display all of them to be able to use the other mod to hide an entry. Okay, let's go. Here it is. Okay, this is finished. I'm trying to discover if there are still something to do, but it looks like they are all finished. Finished. This one is not. So in theory. Okay, this is the one. Because this one is the big one. So I guess, yeah, this one should still be visible. Maybe there's some difference here. Oh. Nice. So let me check booty. Oh, it's a filter. Nice. Oh, I think I understand. So, there were two possibilities. We have sort of ended the quest because we did not take the branch which is using the next ones. So probably if we want to go on with some possible different branch entries, we need to choose the other option. So yeah, let's do something like this. Save, and we have booty pro pirates. So this is the branch we have saved here. And now let's try and reload the game and try to choose the other one. Maybe this is the right save in theory. Yeah, I want to see the results of getting the other branch, the one where we tell the Imperials where the pirates are, because I think here you will not choose this one, but you know, we want also to see what happens if we choose the other option, to see to follow the mod possibilities. Because knowing the mod author, we are probably getting into some naval battle or things like that. So more fun. I'm just curious about that. But so far so good, no crashes. So yeah, the quest guide and mods looks like a very nice improvement.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Oh.
Greetings. The Census and Excise Office offers a bounty for contraband.
Okay,
We pay you a
I'm
reward for moon sugar, skooma, and raw ebony.
really
The former
really
two will be destroyed, while the latter will be added into the Imperial stockpile. If you want, I can also give you a list of the known smuggler caves in the Bitter Coast. You could kill the smugglers there, and turn their contraband
Oh, this
over
is
to me.
interesting. Talking
Imperial.
about services.
We Imperials are not too well liked by the Dunmer here in Sedanin, in all Morrowind for that matter. I think it's their shame at being
Okay, I've stopped to talk about it. Services. This is interesting. There must be some confusion. The goods stored here in the warehouse are not available for sale. They have either already been sold and are awaiting distribution to various Legion outposts, or are awaiting export by the East Empire Company.
I imagined as much. Is there some place in town a person can conduct trade? Oh, I understand you now. I am pretty sure that Arill's
not a
trade house is
quest,
still the
just
only
some-
place in town to purchase supplies.
Just some less generic NPCs or dialogue like this one is funny.
Paper cut. Those really sting, don't they? There's nothing worse than a paper cut.
So she's talking about her work like something very dangerous. Okay, so I think the first tweak that I would add to this great mod, the quest guider mod, is to have this default information about an NPC involved in one quest just displayed if the quest is not already in progress, because else it doesn't help a lot. But that's a small tweak. I think that should be easy to
There's
do.
no one I'd rather see. Shiar Yunin.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
Do you have any business with the Imperial Office of Census and Excise today? Imperial Office of Census and Excise.
Yeah, we need to go back
What was
before entering here because the quest is already done. So, Ibonart. Sorry, but I was hoping to have the quest not yet finished in that save, but we need to go a little more back. So yeah, I think I will just teleport nearby and see what happens. I hope to have some more things to do in the Booty Island. I'm not sure about it, but I think the current position of the mod relocated basically in the area south of Port Alvanis should be compatible with current time rebuild area for sure, and maybe there's some conflict with some other mods in that area, but it should be compatible with the big one, which is time rebuild. So if you want to play that, I think you could. I think there's a link somewhere in my site or in in the Morrowind modding history search page, if you look for booty, you should find an entry, and from there a link to the moved version, my moved version currently, the one I'm playing basically. So I have fixed also some problems here and there, and should be pretty something you can play. Okay, let's see, from Ebonheart, this time we could for instance teleport to the Van Ninja's house. Oh, this is one of the not so well known mod, which I love. It's called Van Ninja Houses or something like that, and it's great because it's not only a quest mod, but it is basically a unique distributed house, and doing the quest for that will enable a super useful new teleportation network with a base in this ship in I think it's Alvilotai, but from here you can reach a lot of places with these magic doors, and the first one is this room where Van Ninja used to sleep, basically near Sydney, and so from here we can reach Sydney very fast. Oh, I was talking too soon. I think we are crashing here. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the mod is still consuming some more memory than expected, but still not so soon. Okay, I think I need to restart the game because it's sort of looping. Let me check the log. Not sure if it is a memory problem, but we can see it from the log. Let me show you. Like this one. Okay, so I'll go and look for the oh, by the way, there are basically 2 or 3 text files that could allow you to solve problems while playing the game and find some useful information. And usually if you sort things by date and look for recent things, you can find them immediately in the base game folder. First one is MWSLUA log, if you're using MWSLUA obviously, but this is the one having more useful information oftentimes. And I have this mod which is adding the memory consumption for every cell change, and basically it is showing me that we are not yet in a dangerous, very dangerous memory usage area. We are about 60% total memory used in theory, so it should not crash this way just by loading Sydney or nearby cells. Maybe it's a different problem. And also an interesting thing is we can see the garbage collected by my mod, the garbage mod, And you can see that in total, since we started playing, we have collected a considerable amount of memory here. Like this number here, which in bytes is something like more than 200 mega. Yeah, oh, not bad. In a total of 36 cell changes, about 40 minutes of playing. Oh no, much more, sorry. 2 hours and half playing. Yeah, not bad. But anyway, the game is sort of looping here. I'm not sure what the problem is, but I don't think that's a memory problem. It's some kind of loop during the cell change. I read recently in the MWSVidua mod Discord channel that there are still some possible problems on cell changes with animation, tripping, maybe there's something like that. Or maybe it's something that has already been fixed. Not sure. But anyway, let's try a fresh start so we can free our memory for sure. And we should be able this way to reload the Ebonheart save, having all the fresh memory, and be able to reach see the needs, sensors, talk with Socucius, and this time try and choose the alternative option to progress the quest and see if we can have more of it. Okay, let's try. So not this one, not this one. We want this one. Okay, let's try again.
Ulikna.
Save.
Sidonim. I have missed you, my friend. I am curious as to what you have been up to since you were last in Sidonim. Sidonim. It was not always like this.
Hey, you should be...
Vardenfell, you were just a wet behind the ears outlander. Now you're
Are you
the
an
Reverie,
enchanted blade?
and Morrowind's biggest
When I grow
hero.
up,
Well,
I want to
it's
be
an
an
honor to
enchanted
know
blade, too. But my mother thinks it's more important that I have a steady job and a family of my own. Bled.
Okay, that's also Mr. Foggot here.
Greetings, my friend. What did you want to talk about? Little secret. That is a strange thing to ask. No, I don't have any secrets. The Imperials see to that.
Okay, so we already know that Secucius should be sleeping here.
Your bidding, knight?
Oh, not
I have a
sleeping,
feeling you
but
and I are about to become very close.
he's here to talk with.
Any news on those pirates?
Okay,
Pirates. So Svinodriller is the traitor? Yes, we already suspected him to be involved in this. I don't think that Haustras knows about his activities, but until now Svinodriller was under their protection, and we couldn't investigate against him. Don't worry, we'll deal with him soon. As for those pirates, can you show me the location of their hideout?
okay, so we already explored the first option, the basically chaotic good one. Then you keep the pirates locations a secret because they are not so bad after all. But we want to explore more the mod, so let's choose this one.
Yes, it's Booty Island. Here, I will mark it on your map. Truth. Very good. We'll inform the Coast Guard garrison at Fort Seamuth. It's their task to take them out. By the way, they might have use for you. Talk to Celis Gravius when you're interested. He'll arrange your assignment to Fort Seamuth. You take a note in your journal under section Booty Island, Pirates on Azura's coast. Started tracking Celis Gravius.
Yeah. And so basically we open a new branch of the quest and we can progress with that one with new adventures from the Booty Island. So yeah, that's a nice thing. And let's go with that.
Good work, Shiar Yunin. The East Empire Company offered a reward of 5,000 gold for this case, and I'm authorized to raise this sum by another 5,000 gold.
Ooh, more money.
Here is your money. 5,000 gold has been added to your inventory. Fort Seamuth. Talk to Celis Gravius.
Okay.
He'll arrange your assignment to Fort Seamuth.
Let's go there. What time is it? Oh, sure, you could use some rest maybe? Yeah, she should. But first we have some gold, so we better park it
I have a feeling you and I are about to become
inside
very
our
close.
bag of holding. like this. Oh, where it is. Yeah. Oh, I also want to show you this little mod, because it's another little thing that I think it's just useful. Like this mod, by default, when you shift click to choose the amount of things you want to move, is setting them to half their current settings. And this way I find it much easier and faster to distribute things between different containers and player inventory. Like for instance gold, I could just say, okay, put half of it here, and I can keep doing if still, but it's a binary thing, so it's a fast thing anyway, and you can sort of decide how many things you want to keep fast, but still be able to move a lot of different things. So yeah, I like also this one. I don't remember the name. Maybe I'm sorry, I don't remember, but it's one of the last mods that I made for NW Silver. Okay, let's get this back. Now we are able to run because the money has weight, so using the bag of holding is just removing that weight. So we could spend the night somewhere, or we could just try and talk with...
Socusia Sergala told me that Fort Seamuth, an old coast guard...
Salus Gravius, and we already know he should be outside, so we can talk with him. He should be nearby here.
Honor to you, Nerevarine.
So the Nerevarine is once again my guest. Do not think I had forgotten you. Fort Seamuth. Yes, I was told that you need an assignment at Fort Seamuth. I've already cared about the formalities. Do you want to leave now?
Okay, so, well, in theory it would be better to just sleep somewhere and be ready in the morning for our new quest. But I think that just choosing the option to sail away right now, we will spend some time while traveling in this mod simulation, so maybe we will just arrive in the morning anyway, so let's do that.
Yes,
we are
I'm
ready?
ready to go there. You're in luck. There's a ship scheduled to Fort Seamuth today. Wait here and I will have you on board.
Okay, wait here.
You take a note in your journal under section Booty Island, Pirates on Azura's coast. Started tracking Ilinu Saren, Drew Sam Belegri.
Oh well, this
you board
is...
the ship to Fort Seamuth.
Okay, we board the ship.
Drew Sam Belegri. How do you do, friend? Do you need any assistance?
Okay, we are already there. What time is it? Oh, nearly midnight, so yes, we need to drink something and eat something. And as I'm using a very old but very simple and effective needs mod called Necessities of Morrowind. She is just eating things automatically when she has some food and water, things like that. I can still cook things in a very fast, scenic way if I want, but it's not anything having the complexity and details like, for instance, the Ashfall mod. But it's something I like it this way because, yeah, I like immersion, but not that kind of detailed immersion much. So yeah, it depends on how you enjoy that kind of details. And instead, what I love of the old mod is that you have quests, you can get new recipes by doing the quest, and especially that it has a lot of imperial structures all around Vanderfell to sell this kind of new food coming from the Empire. And they add a lot to the scenery, and I like them very much. That's one of the reason why I keep using the old mod. Anyway, let's talk about the pirates.
Oh, hello. I was just thinking of you. Can I help you with something? Pirates. Socusius Urgala already told me of your infiltration skills. Meanwhile, we attacked Booty Island and most of the pirates there are dead or imprisoned. Under torture, the captives told us the names of their leaders. 2 of them, Natter Soul and Thruplon Vicius, are still missing. They must hide somewhere on Booty Island.
That sounds loopy, huh? Okay, there's some dialogue loop that need to be fixed. And I will shift click to get some information about it in the log. But this thing needs to be fixed to progress the quest. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see how to do that. But first we need to go out of here, and when you have some dialogue loop like this, and you want to sort of go out of the dialogue without stopping the game and reloading or something like that, usually you can just open the console like this and type goodbye. And you have the option which is added to the list like this, and you can go out. But there's a problem here.
Oh, hello. I was just thinking of you.
The topic is looping.
Can I help you with something? Pirates.
And we need to solve that.
Socusius Urgala already told me of your infiltration skills.
Let's do that.
Meanwhile, we attacked Booty Island and most of the pirates there are dead or
So first we save. And then we need to get some information about that. Let me show you. Like I have used shift click on the continue entry there, because I have a mod which is called smart dialogue, something like that I made for this reason. So when you have this kind of problems, you have some information in the log that is telling you things you can use to fix it. Like let me show you. So I have the log information here. Okay, here it is. So I know the dialogue is, but basically what is interesting here is the NPC I'm talking with, and especially this, because this info is a unique identifier for the dialogue information. With this string of numbers, or basically well, Open Morrowind I think is using also letters here, but the gist of it, this is the key to be able to get the information about what is not working. So we can open the construction set and look for this number, this key, and get, hopefully, where the problem is. So I will filter in my Orthodox file manager, which is called double commander, and open directly the mod with the construction set. You can easily set up things to do this, and then I could search directly here with find text and paste the key here, and immediately get where that topic line is by double clicking and opening directly the dialogue editor. So pretty fast, pretty easy. You can just copy paste the information. But there's a problem here with this choice, so we need to investigate. So usually choices are before the entry, so the previews should be filtered for choice 1, and we have journal 30 here. Maybe the journal is not the right value here. So we need to check that. Z Pirates 4. Okay. Let's do that. Maybe we can get some information here. Z Pirates 4. Let's check the journal.
Celis Gravius assigned me to a ship that left for Fort Seamuth. There I shall
So,
report to Drusen.
and here is
fort's
when the
commander.
information displayed by the quest guide. The mod could be useful, for instance, to solve this problem. We know the quest is, it is the right one, Z Pirates 4. We need to know the current stage of the quest, which is 20. And as you can see here, this is the bug, because the filter here is expecting the quest identifier, the quest price to be 30, and it is 20. So I'm not sure about it. I don't have the quest details. This is 35, but there is no choice. So I would set it like this. Greater or equal than 20. And less than or equal than 30, like this. 3 piles 4. I'm not sure this is a problem of the original mod or the way I played it, so that I should have already 30 here or not. The stage is 10, 20 and I think that's, let's see the 21. So we need to open, for instance, the another copy of the dialogue editor and go to the journal entries and look for the booty one, the Z piles for journal entry, like show only the mod one, and this is the one. So let's try and understand what the meaning of the entry is. We have a 10 here. Okay, about the fort, 20 here. I see it a little bigger. Silas Graves assigned me to a ship that left. Okay, this is correct. And the first, how is it called? I cannot recall the right pronunciation, but the next one is this one. I've arrived for Seamoth and met Juzam Belegri. The troops at the fort aren't okay. So we are already in Fort Seamoth and already are talking with Juzam Belegri. So in theory it should be already, but for some reason it did not trigger. Let's see. Yeah, did not trigger. Let's be sure about it. I will use the console. Get. Oh no, I can also look at it here, like booty. Yeah, it is still, as you can see here, it is still 20. So in theory it should be 30 already, but it is not. So I'm not sure what it is faster. If I could try and check where the mod is in theory enabling the entry here, like for instance doing this. I can look for the Boom, boom, boom. Well, the quest identifier. Choice. Here it is. Like I can look for this basically string. I look for this one. So it should be in greeting one, probably. Yeah, but probably it is not enabled until you exit. So this one. Okay, this one. It's probably not filtering for the right NPCs. Which is the SM chosen. Let's see. Okay, we'll filter here. Yeah, not filtering correctly. Yeah, in theory you could try and fix the filter not triggering, but probably it is easier to just give more a wide range to the choice result. So we can write like this, between 20 and 30. Well, 10 more, let's say like that. Okay, so I think I will just do this. Do this kind of change to the mod, and in theory it should work now. So yeah, we need to exit the game. Yeah, that's the only correct way to do that. So okay, let's save. Then we go out. We can now save our mod changes, and as usual we fix oh, it's a dialog change, pure dialog change, so I know I can in theory just do that without having reference changes problems, but I still need to clean the mod after changing it, because this is a good rule, And as usual, I will use both my automatic tools to clean things. The first one is test tool. This is not a tool widely used by people because they believe that everything can be cleaned by task-free command, but it's not like this. This one also helps. So, oh, I'm not talking about manual cleaning. I'm talking about automatic cleaning. Manual cleaning is something rarely needed. If you use correctly these two tools. So first I want to use test tool, and there's a little problem here because test tool is not working with more than the standard vanilla number of mods that we know has been increased by MWSCLUA. So we must sort of trick test tool into thinking we are working with less mods, and it's easy to do this. Basically, you can from mesh you can set the game to load no mods. Then you can choose to load a few mods, like at the bug session with just 3 or 4 mods, and now you can tell test tool this is your loading list. You need at least some mod loaded, because as test tool we not find any mod, but this way you can just start it without problems and choose the usual options, and then you're done. From this point on, you have started test tool, it is ready to work. You can resume directly if you want the model list. It could just work like this, but to do things even more safe, we keep the loading list like this, but we want to clean the mod. So we open it. Oh, important, do not use this one. This one will cause problems because it will try to change all the mods in the current loading list. You want to fix one mod at a time with clean ESP, ESM files and execute. Then you choose the mod, which is booty in our case. Select it and open. And as you can see here, basically test tool is removing a couple of dialog information entries, the top and bottom of the doubly linked list of dialogues, and we can read the test tool log about it to understand what exactly the program did. As usual, sort by date, descending, and get your log here. So what did test tool do? Deleted the ambient, extra ambient about these cells, which is garbage added by the construction cell, and yeah, nothing more. So yeah, this is a little change. Okay, not an important change, but still some not needed information. Okay, then we can restore our loading list. We choose load none, then we go, for instance, to our last save and choose where it is here, right click, file, header, update, sync. I don't remember where it is. File, Remove to, oh, load masters, here it is. So you right click as usual in mesh to select another option and then choose load masters, and this will load all the master for the save. So we have our loading list reloaded. Yeah, we are ready to use our final cleaning tool, which is task-free command clean, and we can start it directly from mesh. Like we look for booty, right click. I have an option added here because I'm using a tweaked version of the original Mash 84. But the same functionality is present in the more recent mesh release by oh, I don't remember too many modders. It's called oh yeah, I'm trying to update, but it's Polemos fork of mesh. This is the one most people are using. But anyway, you find similar options there, and you can clean the mod directly. Like right click booty, choose the option to task-free command clean, and do something like this one that I added here, but it's the same command. You must use task-free command clean override and so on. And I have task-free command processing the booty and cleaning another couple of redundant information here, but nothing really super serious. But this is something that you should always do when you change some mod, because this way you have automatically cleaned things, which is always good if the programs are doing the proper things. Okay, let's do I think we can just restart again and see if we have been able to fix the problem with that looping dialog. This could be an error in the original mod, but most likely it is some kind of dialog conflict. So the order of the greeting is not correct, and that command to progress the journal to the next step is not triggering. So I have relaxed the interval, so it will work with 20 and with the next value. But technical mumbo jumbo, but you get the idea. And luckily we have, thanks to MW's Lua mods, specifically the one I made to shift click the looping topic, you get information in the MW's log, which is pointing you to the basically to the dialog info identifier, so you can very easily find where the problem is in the construction set. Yeah, you still have to know how to fix things, but it's already a big step in finding things. Alternative is to find the conflicting mods, and well, that could be a little maybe not more difficult, but requiring much more time. So yeah, I usually prefer to fix things as soon as possible. And we have a message, a warning about having changed the masters, but we know what we were doing. Hopefully we changed just a dialogue filter, so no cell changes, no references changes, just a couple of cell side changes that were not needed at all, because something added like rubbish by the construction set. And so we are clean them automatically using test tool and test free command clean.
Knight of the
So in theory,
Dragon.
now that entry should no more loop.
Xiar Yunin. It has been too long, friend. What do you need? Pirates.
Crossing fingers.
So QC Sir Gala already
Yeah,
told
it
me
was.
of your infiltration skills. Meanwhile we attacked Booty Island and most of the pirates there are dead or imprisoned. Under torture the captives told us the names of their leaders. 2 of them, Natter Soul and Thriplon Vikius, are still missing. They must hide somewhere on Booty Island. Your orders are to find them and bring them to justice. A boat will bring you to Booty Island when you're ready. Talk to Meerson Hlurlo at the docks. Dismissed. You take a note in your journal under section Booty Island, Pirates on Azura's coast. Started tracking Natter Soul, Thriplon Vikius.
So, and this is another example of how useful is a mod like the quest guide. That's because that technical information about quest stages and so on is not something you need if things work well and there are no conflict and so on. But in case like this, when you know there's a problem but you are not technically able to solve the problem yourself, like I did, because well, you are not everybody has a long experience playing a mod in the game and making mods and so on. So how can you solve this thing in a different way without having to fix the mod? You can just enter the proper dialogue number to progress the quest using the console, and what number to enter using the console is something that the quest guide and mods, for instance, can tell you. And so this could be the alternative. For instance, like
Goodbye.
we go to the quest guide and mods information, like we open the journal.
Meanwhile, Booty Island was attacked, and most of the pirates were imprisoned or killed. 2 of their leaders,
So
Natter
previous
Soul
stage
and
was
Thriplon, are still
20,
missing.
and here
They must
we
be
have
hiding somewhere
clear
on Booty
information.
Island. So Drew Sam Belegri sent me to search for them. Meerson Hlurlo
Okay,
at the docks will
let's-
bring me to Booty Island when I'm ready.
Okay, let's read things by Shiaryu, but as you can see here, in this step I had clear information about possible next stage 30. So to solve this problem we could have been just using the console, typing something like journal, the exact quest id, which is also some information that we can find here, Z Pirates 4, and then entering the correct number, which is to progress the quest, which is next stage 30. So in this way you would have not fixed the problem, but you sort could have bypassed it with this playthrough with the mod, so you could have the same result, like progress in the quest. And all in all, I think it is something very interesting, even for people not able to make a real fix for the mod, but to still be able to progress. And so this kind of information is very useful, especially the bit about possible next stages. Anyway, having said that, let's play. So let's read it again.
First seed, third era 427, day 203. I've reported back to Socucius Urgala, and told him that Svinodriller is responsible for the pirate attacks, and showed him where to find Booty Island. He was pleased and rewarded me well. They'll deal with Svinodriller and the pirates soon. Socucius Urgala told me that Fort Seamuth, an old Coast Guard outpost on Azura's coast, was reactivated recently. When I'm interested in an assignment there, I should talk to Celis Gravius. Celis Gravius assigned me to a ship that left for Fort Seamuth. There I shall report to Drusam Belegri, the fort's commander. Meanwhile, Booty Island was attacked, and most of the pirates were imprisoned or killed. Two of their leaders, Nader Sol and Thruplon, are still missing. They must be hiding somewhere on Booty Island, so Drusam Belegri sent me to search for them. Mearson Hlurlo at the docks will bring me to Booty Island when I'm ready.
Okay. So we need to go back there. We could teleport back, basically, because I have a mark there. But probably better follow the mod suggestions. So we are in Fort Seamuth, a new place.
I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you? I feel the same way. It's been some time now for me.
Okay, I think this is the door. Oh, yeah, we are in a new fort place. Okay, so yeah, we are not far from the as you can see here, I have placed the mod basically in this area south of Port Alvanis. Here is another mod called Talnekim that I moved here, but basically this one, and this one are where the Booty Island mod parts have been moved. So yeah, and this is another mod and another mod, but you get the idea where it is, this move version, and I think it is compatible with the current timer rebuild. Maybe there's a conflict in one of these mods that I am moved farther to the south, but if you're not using them at the same time, you can play Booty Island, this Booty Island version with timer rebuild. Having said that, we need to go back here, so yeah, let's look for our safe passage. We could teleport, but let's do it like the mod is thinking. We can do it. But we better reach the dock. Anybody here?
The sun shines every day.
Haha, cannons.
Knight of the Imperial Dragon.
So you're done here?
How may I serve you?
Good. Shall we return to Fort Seamuth now?
Oh, yeah, not on Fort Seamuth already. Okay, maybe this dialogue is not. We are already in Fort Seamuth.
So you're done here? Good. Shall we return to Fort Seamuth now? Not now. Please wait here.
Not sure, maybe there's something not working. Maybe it should be disabled. Yeah, also this thing needs to be checked. But anyway, let's go there.
Probably nothing.
See what happens. Maybe it is not the right one, enable. Okay, but let's try. If it doesn't work, well, better to save. Let's teleport back. Booty, 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 booty. I should have a link. Oh, here it is.
You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
Okay, so I should be in Booty Island again here.
Meanwhile, Booty Island was attacked, and most of the pirates were imprisoned or killed. Two of their leaders, Natter Soul and Thriplon, are still missing. They must be hiding somewhere on Booty Island, so Drew Sam Belegri sent me to search for them.
Okay.
Great Daphila Fearling! Praise the Fila Fearling.
So, okay, this is one of the example about maybe not having this option enabled, because basically we have a mark about where we have to look for our targets, and in this case the basically the quest is about finding where they are hidden. So yeah, not something really nice to have, because it is a big spoiler basically having a marker for the NPC to find. So yeah, in this case probably better to disable that thing if you want to have fun about the investigation part, or maybe just ignore it. I mean, it's not like that you have to go there directly. You can do the quest steps anyway, like looking for information and so on. So our first step is to find the Booty Island village, if it is still there, because I have a feeling that maybe it could be a little desert now, but let's try that. Oh, there's also a tavern here. Not sure if we can sleep, probably not. Oh, there's nobody. Everyone has been arrested, and there's nobody here. Well, let's try and enter.
And what do we have here?
I suppose we could spend a night here, for instance. Nobody's looking. So we rest till the morning. And we set up again for adventuring. See if we can find something to eat. Oh, some meat. yeah, in the morning things look much better. Okay, so in theory we should investigate, see if there's still someone, but I think we will find a desert village because only our 2 targets escaped.
Meanwhile, Booty Island was attacked, and most of the pirates were imprisoned or killed. 2 of their leaders, Natter Soul and Thriplon, are still missing. They must be hiding somewhere on Booty Island, so Drew Sam Belegri sent me to search for them. Mearson Hlurlo at the docks will bring me to Booty Island when I'm ready.
Oh, let's see if there's someone at the docks or maybe that part is a little malfunctioning. Yeah, looks like he's here.
So you're done here? Good. Shall we return to Fort Seamuth now?
Okay, he's here.
Not now. Please wait.
Okay, so it is the one at Fort Seamuth that is not working correctly, but you can reach the island easily also with a little water walking because Fort Seamuth is not far. I have moved the mod parts, so they are not very distant. I don't remember the original relative location of this part of the mod, these different islands, but I think they were not so far in the original position too. Or if they are, well, it is still a fort built to track pirates, so it makes sense that it is not very distant. Anyway, well, we know that we have our ticket home ready, but we can also use different teleportation ways. But the gist of it, we have an investigation quest to progress if we want, and how would we, when there's nobody around to ask for? We could cook something here. I was talking about necessities as... Let's try cooking something. Some meat. As you can see, we have a little scenic effect that I have added to the mod. Basically, using one of the mod animation, I could roast some kind of food. Let's try and see if this one is working. Rat meat, let's try this one. So these are original mods that use animation about the roasting meat. I have just added a script which is placing a mesh modified for that. Well, very simple, very effective. And now we could eat the meat, the roasted meat, like a standard ingredients. I have also new mod which is adding a drag and drop options. Or we could use the standard necessity container to eat, like it's called satchel. Food satchel. Can drop it? Well, not here. Can I move it? Not really. Oh well, I just use it. So it's something. Put something to eat there, like some roasted fish. And if you are still hungry, it will start eating. But if not, you can just take things back and then get back the food satchel. But let's go out of here and try to figure how we can progress the investigation. Maybe it's not so smart to just try exploring the whole island. Maybe we could just think about
Meanwhile,
where to
the island
search.
was attacked, and most of the pirates were imprisoned or killed.
Nandu, Sol,
Two of their leaders,
and
Natter Sol and
Traplon.
Traplon, are still missing.
So let's
They
go
must be hiding
to
somewhere
their
on Booty
houses.
Island.
So Traplon. Traplon. This is the house of one of the targets we have to find. Maybe there will be some hint.
This
note.
paper is full of nautical calculations.
Okay. A compass, we already have one. Ooh, a floating bottle.
This calls for a subtle touch.
The Poison Song Book, the 6th by Brist.
Okay, I don't think there's much here. Okay. Let's try the house of
Meanwhile, Booty Island was
Nether
attacked.
Soul. That was the rich one. So in theory, the one with the best house.
Isn't this something? And what do we have here?
I already opened all these things. Yeah, I don't think. I don't know, maybe we got some different hint here, but apart just following the markers. Talk to Traplon, find Traplon. Yeah, that's like. Oh, let's try and check the map. We have no markers. But maybe Triflon is not far from here. Maybe he's hidden, still in the house. Don't think so, because I cannot see him here. But it's marked. Oh, in his house over there. Okay. Ha! He see them. I think. At least marker is telling us. But maybe there's a secret place, like a secret passage. Interesting. Like something you can move. Something strange. So we know he is not far, but we must find a secret passage or some. Ooh, what's that? Haha, a lever. Wow. Something open somewhere.
Traitor. I knew Shiska made a mistake by trusting you. This is your last chance to surrender. It's over, Thruplon. Give up. To be tortured and hanged? Never. I will go down fighting.
Okay.
You take a note in your journal under section Booty Island, Pirates on Azura's coast. Started tracking Natter's soul, Thruplon Vikius.
Okay, so yeah, probably Xiaoyu would have been more in our rule by helping the pirates than helping killing all of them or arresting and torturing all of them. So yeah, not real role play her now, but mostly doing the completion is also to show you how this branches and how fun is this mod. But yeah, we have to kill him at this point, I think, to defend ourselves. Yeah. It's not bad, but we are super high level, so yeah, should not be not hard to kill him. We can spare some shield. We are sparring, basically.
I've trifled with you long enough.
Okay, let's stop. Yeah. Sorry. We got some loot. Captain's coat. Oh, scimitar of paralysis. That's not bad. Captain's coat. Okay, let's dispose of the corpse. Yeah, let's give every some of the loot.
I feel absolutely great, don't worry, Shiar Yunin. Health is at 100%.
Okay, we found him and had to kill. To kill him, defend ourselves. Can Sherry get this? Not really. Paper. No, that's not much. Okay, I guess we need to find the other one. And maybe this is just a matter of looking at different places. I don't know if Joel would have meant a quest to be like this. Have you explored all the possible island places where he could hide? But as you can see, we have our marker here. We can just follow it. But no markers here. Maybe it's not the right place. So the marker is here. Maybe he's up there.
Arthur, Worthen, Roth!
Okay, so our marker is telling us he should be here, but he's not. At least not inside the cave. Or maybe there's some secret passage also here to be discovered. Oh, I see the marker now. Oh, there's a secret room also to discover. Good, now we know. But I don't know, maybe these are like spoilers. I know, I just want to add them because I'm like not playing for myself only. I'm showing the mod. I'm playing the mod for other people too. But so yeah, I'm spoiling things anyway sooner or later. But I think it's a nice option because you can disable it from the mod settings. Yeah, we need to find a way to go there. And there will be some kind of secret level or something similar. to use. But not easy to find because this is not small as a room. So yeah, I have a feeling that even knowing that there must be some kind of lava, it will not be easy to find unless we cheat and open the construction set and look for it there. Let's try and see. Maybe trying some place nearby. So what could be a lava like thing? A torch maybe? Something in a chest? No. Another torch. Nothing to activate so far. Torches are a classic thing to open secret passages and so on. Like the original game had some in Tribunal. Ooh! Let's look at this. No, it's a standard torch. Yeah. Nothing really interesting. But maybe this area could be a right one. It's not far. Another real torch. Yeah. Not easy at all. Place is big. And could be hard to find. I think I will have to cheat. Not sure about it. Place is down too big to look for the needle in the haystack. Oh, what's that? Oh, this torch is... It looks like something different, but it's not. Oh well. Yeah, I think I would just cheat because I don't want to stay here. Forever looking for how to enter that secret room. So in theory it should be in this area because it's not far from where the secret room is. but finding something like that, it's not easy. So yeah, let's cheat. So what we know is the name of the cell, which is Booty Island Coaster Cave, and let's take an ORI entry just to have the name of the cell. Booty Island Coaster Cave. Save here. And we go to we show you what I'm doing. As usual, we'll open the construction set with the mod, like in data files. Filter things right in Booty and double click the mod. As long as I'm not modifying it, that's no problem. Usually opening it while playing. Not 100% true, but let's say 99%. Okay, we know the name of the cell from the log here. And Booty Island Coastal Cave. Oh, let's try and look for the text. Not working with cell names. Okay. Filter. Can we filter here? Yeah. So this is the cell where we are. And there's a secret place here where he is hidden. And we must find something here related to where he is. Like, okay, he's here. Must find a way to reach this place, which is, as you can see, it is hidden by some black squares. But there's a kind of door here, and so we search for the marker for the door, and oh. That's a different entry. Okay. Or exit. A different entry or exit. So, let's see. This is a way we could go there. But I was expecting some secret passage. Different one. Oh, maybe it is behind the... No, maybe not. So I think it is more like it is the same cell used with two different entries, and so the marker is there, but reality is that we must enter from another way in. That could be. So as you can see, even having a mod like the quest guide one sometimes it's not helping a lot, because yeah, the mod knows where the cell is and where entries to the cell are, but if there are more than a single entry, things could be not so precise. We must use a different entry, like I'm not sure we can see it now. Well, we need to explore more a bigger part of the island. But yeah, that marker is not helping us because it's a sort of false hint. Because we enter the cell, but from the wrong part. So yeah, let's explore more. But as you can see here, super nice mod, super needing to use your brain. So we have a kind of tunnel here, crossing the island. There's an internal lake here. No secret passages under the waterfall. No, there's a cavern here. I don't think it is the right one. No, this one I remember, it's another thing. Okay. Yeah, we need to look for another coastal cave, probably. From an entry from a different side of the... and these are some tombs we have discovered and found something there, but there are plenty of things to do and find in this island. Really a lot of things. Let's look for... oh, here it is. Here it is. So, this is an interesting thing. So the mod is not so silly as to give you a false hint. He's showing a couple of hints, and this is the right one. But yeah, you cannot see both of them because the island is big. And this should be the right one.
Xiar Yunin. You dare to come back? Now you'll pay for your betrayal.
Oh, okay.
You take a note in your journal under section Booty Island. Pirates on Azura's coast.
Yeah, we cannot really choose. We have to defend ourselves. Come on, can we talk? Not really. Oh, basically, one important thing about the game, usually one, unless it is scripted to do that, you cannot really talk with someone which is fighting with.
I will kill you over and over until you are left.
We got some increase in the block skill. Okay, so we got another cutlass, boots, and little money. That's it. No other quest item can we dispose? Oh, a cape, but okay, can dispose of the corpse. And yeah, I think that's it. But I've seen a quest
Both
advancement.
missing pirate leaders are dead.
Yeah.
I should report
Here
to
it is.
Sambalegri now.
Okay, so yeah, let's go to the port. Oh, let's see if we have some tracking. Okay, I could teleport, but as usual we want to try and follow the logic for a standard player if possible.
So you're done here? Good. Shall we return to Fort Seamuth now?
Yeah.
Yes, let's leave. On board with you then. Come back when you need to go somewhere else. Booty Island, pirates on Azura's coast.
Okay, we are a little hungry after the trip.
While I was away, there must have been a battle at Fort Seamuth. The attackers did a lot of damage, but Sambalegri's men were victorious. So you're done here? Good. Shall we return to Fort Seamuth
So
now?
yeah, I think he should not be enabled.
Yes, let's leave. On board with you
Oh
then.
no, I choose
Come back
the wrong
when you need
option.
to go somewhere else.
The wrong option. But I'm still here, so yeah. Oh, and we have some friendly objectives here. So this NPC should probably be disabled, so I will take a note about it. But he should be in the other island. Take a note like should not be here. So yeah, basically that's this glitch still to solve.
Just who I needed to see. How is life treating you, friend? Pirates. While we were concentrating on Booty Island, another group of pirates used their chance to attack us. They pretended to be an Imperial provision ship, but when they arrived at our docks, a small group of them sneaked to the northern gun platform. They killed our men there and used the gun to destroy the other. With a few more men, Their attack might have been successful, but as it was we were able to drive them back to the sea. You take a note in your journal under section Booty Island, Pirates on Azura's coast. Started tracking Dirat Laudries, Drew Sam Belegri. While my warships are hunting the pirate vessel, I have another assignment for you. Here, one of the attacking pirates had this treasure map with him.
Ooh.
The isle on it looks like Scrab Island, a bit to the south. I think that this is the other pirate group's hideout. You take a note in your journal under section Booty Island, Pirates on Azura's coast. Started tracking Drew Sam Belegri. A crude treasure map has been added to your inventory. I want to make an example of those pirates. Join Dirat Laudries and his men at the docks, and sail to Scrab Island. We interrogated the surviving attackers, and they told us that their leader is a Nord named Hegrim. Your task is to secure Scrab Island and to find and execute this Hegrim. You take a note in your journal under section Booty Island, Pirates on Azura's coast. Started tracking Drew Sam Belegri. Should the pirate ship escape our vessels and return home, there will be a nasty surprise waiting for them. Meet the men at the docks. A boat will bring you to Scrab Island.
Okay.
You take a note in your journal under section Booty Island, Pirates on Azura's coast.
Oh, so wow, there's still plenty of things to do here. So yeah, when you have to choose if stay loyal to the pirates, maybe it is the less fun option, because yeah, we have plenty of things to do for the Imperial here. Imperial, not sure they are Imperial, but well, for the how can I say it? Yeah, they are Imperial probably, even if they have a mix of armors and they are Dharma. But yeah, plenty of things to do, and I think I will stop here because it's been long streaming. And well, next time we will try and go on with the mod. Very interesting mod, very funny, requiring some pretty using brain basically every now and then. So yeah, thanks for watching as usual, and see you next time. Bye bye.